Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are talking about oh goodness, I have the wrong week open. Okay, we're talking about 31 weeks pregnant. So I'm actually in my 32nd week, but I'm going to be reviewing everything that happened last week, how I'm feeling, what's up with little baby boy, and just give you all the details. I'm going to try to keep it short, but I can get long-winded, so hopefully I'm pretty focused. I got my little buddy Max's here. Look at that cute puppy. He is very sleepy and cuddly. He just wants to cuddle. Okay, focus, woman. Focus. First things, for this past week, like 31 weeks, what am I in? Did I just tell you 31 weeks? Is that what I'm at? Oh goodness, now I need to check. Yes, okay, so 31 weeks. Back to that. For 31 weeks, I am doing pretty good. I'm trying to drink more water. That's why I'm holding this today. It's going to remind me to drink more water. I'm also really trying to cut back on my sugar intake. I'm not someone who loves a lot of sugar, but recently I've been very into ice cream, ices, popsicles, like anything cold and sugary, and sour gummy worms, but like I'm always into those, okay? I'm not a candy person, but I love a good sour gummy worm. And these peach rings you can get at Scheels, which is a sporting goods store, and why I only like the Scheels ones, I do not know, but they are amazing, and I think it's because they're a little sour, and I really, I'm into sour, tart stuff. So, like I was saying, I'm trying to cut back on candy and ice cream and all these things because I tend to eat a lot at night, and I'm really trying to stay within the healthy guidelines for weight gain and just being more healthy. And something I realized is I've really increased my sugar at this third trimester portion now that I've gotten into like the end of the second and the beginning of the third. So I'm just keeping myself in check and being a little more aware. And I realize that sometimes I eat a lot of those things because I'm snacking or I'm just bored, and so I will drink water instead. So that's one thing I'm doing for 31 weeks that I'm continuing or really trying to implement. Another thing, 31 weeks was an interesting week for me. I definitely had flashbacks to first trimester. Like, I was feeling nauseous, I was getting very hungry at night when I was trying to go to bed, and in the morning I would just wake up with like a pit in my stomach of just like, I'm so hungry and I need food now. So I have a feeling baby is on a growth spurt again and really putting on them pounds or ounces, I guess. He's tiny. From my app, while we're talking about it, let's look and see what's developing. I don't quite remember what last week was. They're close to their birth height, but could still have 3 to 5 pounds to go in weight. So I can definitely tell he is getting longer, and he's long and it's cramped in there, and it's just been a time. And then I'm probably experiencing Braxton Hicks contractions, which I'm not sure that I am. I think I might be, and I've probably been experiencing them for a while, but to me, my stomach's just hard almost all the time. Like, it's very tight feeling. It feels cramped, you know? I just think that's part of pregnancy. There are definitely times when I'm like, wow, my stomach is tight and my back is tight, and then I'm like, maybe that's what Braxton Hicks are. But you know what? It's my first pregnancy. It's my first baby. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the biggest thing is that their immune system is continuing to develop, and they're packing on fat, and the brain and nerves are continuing to develop. So for the most part, the baby is pretty much just like expanding upon everything we created in first and second trimester. So that's really cool. And yeah, that's the big things. Really, baby is just continuing to develop. So what else? Oh, okay. So last week it was rough for me. My body ached and I was very tired and emotional. Very, very emotional. Let's just say I'm very excited for the crazy hormones that you can't predict to go away. For my body, I thought I looked like the Pillsbury Doughboy. I'm normally not very body conscious, don't really care, try to be like very like, you're beautiful, this is beautiful, changes are beautiful, we love our body, we love everyone's body, everyone is beautiful in their own way, you know, embrace, okay? That's really what I strive for. Do I struggle? Yes. Do I think to myself, oh, I could work on that, or this would be great? Yes. But in terms of how I like to see myself is, do I have energy? Is my mental clarity good? Do I feel good? Like, am I having stomach problems or no? You know, like more in a sense of overall health and well-being. Can I lift the things I want to lift? Can I maintain like my stamina? Do I get out of breath going up the stairs? You know, like those types of things. Like healthy, fit type of things. That's how I gauge my personal like health versus like how I look or whatever, you know. But I was checking out the baby bump and I'm like, oh, it's so cute, and I was kind of liking it, but none of my clothes fit. Like my maternity clothes stopped fitting. They're like too tight, so uncomfortable. I hate them. Okay? This became a problem because, as you all know, I love my fashion. So I was having some issues with this, which is probably what brought on a lot of like the hormonal overreactions. Was I was personally just having some issues, some body issues that I needed to work through, and I was feeling very like I was beating myself up for feeling that way. So I'm here to tell you that I have made it past that. One, I took a mental check with myself and I said, you know what, I'm making a baby and that's all that matters. Two, I'm doing my best to eat healthy, and if I don't feel great about it, you know what I can do? I can start exercising more, and it might not be fun and I might not make it as far as I want because I'm making a human, and that's amazing. So I've been, like I said, cutting out the sugar and drinking more water, and I also started looking up some workouts, and like I said, we did walk our dogs to the park. I made it without peeing my pants, and they played for half hour and we made it back. I did really take a long bathroom break after that, but it was worth it because I felt good, like I did something good for my health, good for me, and for my baby. So I'm very proud of myself, and I'm trying to continue to bring that through the rest of pregnancy. I watched a few videos. I started following a lot of people like the hashtag bump style and maternity style on Instagram, so I have more pregnant women coming up on my feed because I realized that pregnant women are beautiful, and I never think to myself, oh my gosh, she looks weird. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's having a baby. That's so exciting. You're so beautiful. And for those of you who don't know, I've worked in retail a large portion of my life. That has been my job, is selling clothes to women. And women are so mean to themselves. Like, I find so many women put themselves down, and other women don't see the negative things that we see in ourselves. They just see your beauty. So you need to embrace it, okay? You need to find something you love and just focus on that, you know? And talk positively, and don't allow yourself to have those things. And if you do say something like, I was thinking I look like the Pillsbury Doughboy, and this is what happened. I'm going to tell you why. I do think that I kind of had that look. I had like the boobs, and then I had like a belly roll, and then I had like the hips. So it was like 3 rolls, okay? no big deal. Not a big deal. Was it bad? No. Was I the only one who would probably notice? Yes. Okay, first thing, like I'm saying, women, we're just very nitpicky about ourselves, and we shouldn't be, and I'm not going to be. And I had some prayer time with God, and we worked on it for hours on how I was going to be not doing that. Well, this is what I learned. I'm not going to make you wait till next week to find out. Baby boy, this is the time of your baby turning. This 30 to 35 weeks is kind of when they start turning. I believe now that I'm in the 32nd week, that he was turning. So he used to have his head up here and his little butt was down lower and his feet were in my crotch. Well, last week I was feeling really tight and stretched across here, which was making me uncomfortable and whatever, but also was pushing the sides of my stomach out. Crazy. So it was just the baby in there moving, making my belly look kind of different than how it had been looking, because he'd been sitting so upright before, and honestly he'd been sitting sideways and I had a crooked belly the whole time. My belly button has been off to the side pretty much my whole pregnancy, and now it is starting to move a little bit more back to the center, which is why I believe that he's turned and he's the other way, because now the other side of my body's stretching a lot more. So this kind of started happening towards the end of the week, and it's really become, I'm filming this on a Wednesday now and my weeks roll over on Monday, but I found that that's probably a large majority of where that was from. And that's so amazing that your body does that and adapts, and that your baby knows how to just turn and get ready for delivery. Oh, wow. God has just made the human body so remarkable. And I'm really glad that mentally I'm feeling better, but now I'm realizing it's the same thing as when my belly was really huge here and my ribs really stuck out on this right side. It's just where the baby's at, and it's not a big deal. There's a baby in there. Who cares? So that's that story. Very long-winded. I'm going to wrap it up with a few more things about my week. So other than that, it was a little bit of a stressful week, but baby is moving so much, and some days I just don't love it because it's painful. It can be painful, relative terms, because he's got his feet or his head or whatever up in my ribs or pushing out on my muscles. I'm getting Braxton Hicks, it's just uncomfortable. The other thing is my hips have definitely widened and my chest has definitely grown. Like I was saying, the maternity clothes weren't fitting me, and crazy, I had this realization that maybe they're not fitting because they're the wrong size, and maybe I'm a different size than I think in maternity clothes, because I'm going to just throw this out there. You do not need to compare yourself to me, but I'm going to give you this reference, okay? Just this is me, my personal. I'm very petite. I've always been very, very petite for all my life, okay? I'm 5'2" point something, okay? Sometimes they'll tell me I'm 5'3". So between 5'2" and 5'3", very slim, I have, for the most part, the hourglass kind of figure where your shoulders and your hips are normally about the same size and your waist a little smaller, okay? That's just my build, and that's what I've been all my life. But I don't have super juicy, nice chest or huge booty or anything like that. It's the very petite end of it, okay? The very, very minimal. They're there, but they're not there, okay? So I've accepted it. We've come to terms. Well, this is very much there now, okay? I know that. We're getting some stretch in there. I can feel it. None of my bras fit. Everything's spilling out. We have converted to sports bras, okay? Anything stretchy, whatever. My hips have been hurting, no joke, since I got pregnant. Immensely hurting. My bones feel like they are being just pushed apart in my hips, okay? And my ribs and like everywhere, rib and hip wise, just feels like it's being pushed open, and it's been feeling like that literally since before I was pregnant. And you've probably seen that if you've watched my How I Knew I Was Pregnant video. That was one of those like telltale, oh my gosh. Okay, well, I did not think about how if I'm feeling that way, maybe that's happening and my size might have changed. So on the sense of me being very petite, so I'm like an extra small. I sometimes wear smalls because I like to just wear the cute fashions, and I don't mind clothes being oversized, but sometimes extra smalls can even be too big for me. Well, I did some measuring and my hips have widened like 5 inches, okay? And so has my chest, meaning I'm no longer the extra small even in maternity clothes. I'm a medium now. A medium. Like, your body goes through so much change. So much change. And how it took me seven months to figure out that my size may have changed, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. But I looked on multiple websites. I am a medium. A true medium. There's no question. Like, I'm right in the happy spot of a medium. Okay? So I'm just letting you ladies know that if you're having trouble with clothes fitting and stuff, just take that tape measure and tell yourself, I'm making a baby and I'm going to find some clothes that fit me. Measure, look online, find your size on the size chart, and trust it, okay? Because I was like, I'll still order some smalls. Yeah, the smalls, they're okay, but the mediums are comfortable. Like, I feel comfortable. I feel like I look nice. So just trust what your size truly is. It's not like people go around looking at what size you're wearing. And I know that for a fact. When I worked retail, I mean, I'd have to ask people all the time, what size do you wear? I could have a general idea or like hold up a size and be like, this looks like it might fit you. But like, you never know until you measure and compare or just try something on. So give yourself the opportunity to surprise yourself and find things that really fit. Because if it actually fits you, you're going to be comfortable, you're going to be happy, and you're going to look way better than trying to fit into something that's way too small or just not the right shape for your new body. Because really, a pregnant body is very different. Like, you guys, I no longer can do like the little belted waists and straight cut across things. They're just not as cute on me. Like, I now wear v-necks instead of boat neck tops. Like, v-necks. I've never worn v-necks in my life. I've never had, you know, it's not been a good look for me. But yep, we're wearing v-neck tops. I'm doing like nothing that has a cinched waist. Everything is like right under the boobs, or it's loose or whatever, you know. So just embrace the change. And if you need help, go to a maternity store. Ask your girlfriends, hey, can you come over and just like give me some ideas? Ask your friends that have been pregnant, what were your favorite clothes? What was your favorite way to wear things? Follow the hashtag bump style. I'm going to be posting some maternity style videos. I don't know if I've posted any yet. We'll see where this stuff all lines up, but I am going to post some for first, second, third trimester just to give you some ideas, because seriously, you're in a whole new body and it changes every week. Like I said, last week, you know, for my 31 weeks, the week we're talking about right now, I felt so lost because I was like, is this my new body? And then it was gone in a week, and that's the way it's been the whole pregnancy. So just keep reminding yourself, if you have a week or a few days where you're feeling like, oh my gosh, just remember, you're gonna keep changing. Your body's gonna keep evolving as your baby grows, and it's amazing what you're doing, okay? So you've got this, girlfriend. Now, that's my body positivity talk. I don't think there's anything else that really happened besides that. Oh, we planned baby showers. That's the other fun thing that happened for 31 weeks. I had been starting planning them, but they're now all confirmed, and I'm getting so excited to see my friends and my family and celebrate little baby boy and just get some stuff and get organized and ready and prepared. I'm really starting to feel, last week I really started to feel like we need to get stuff, we need to get organized. So that's all I have for 31 weeks. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like these videos, give them a thumbs up, subscribe to see more, and click that bell so that you get a notification every time I post. And I will see you next week. And don't worry, I will show you the little bump. Remember that we're a little bit into my 32nd week, so this is like a little past that 31 weeks. We fully finished it, so you're not going to see as much of the crazy 3 thing that was happening. I kind of missed that, and I so should have taken a picture because I thought it was going to be here forever, so I was like, no big deal, but it's pretty much gone now. It's crazy.